Okay, we should be officially live. Checking. We've got green with no frame drop. We've got nothing going wrong in terms of my... Oh, I dropped one frame. I am stable. Yo, what up, Bacon? I've been a little bit busy on literally this shit game. And when I mean busy, I mean I've got a little bit too good. On the leaderboard yet? No, not even close. My strength is nowhere near on the leaderboard. Even like I can actually just shut right now, whilst I'm basically doing a bit of a test stream with the quality. Actually, is there anything? Oh, score. I get those because I actually will need them for a little bit. I'm at 1.4 QI, and 1.4 QI is nowhere near top 50, and there's also no reward. I don't feel like there's even any worth trying. And by the way, it's like if I think my audio may be a little bit clearer compared to before, because I have upped my audio quality from like 128 to 160 in terms of the bit rate and such. Because like I decided to jump around with the with all the output settings, because I literally didn't change my audio settings for like over a year and a half, and it was like way too high, because it would interrupt anyone in the house when it comes to their own internet connection. So I thought, hey, I should just jumble it up, lower it by a bunch, and see how it goes. And so far I've had zero complaints from my brother, because like he's on a game at the moment, and yeah, that makes me pretty happy that it's not gone horribly wrong, and up the audio just so I feel like I'm not going to be like the whole 10,000 my PC crashing video. But I've got 613 gems and 99 knights. I've enough for a Cywil class. Dub. That is a big W. Actually, I need to change this image because I want to I wanted to be different. That unfortunately means having to go to brain rot territory, because I literally had this saved on my computer. I literally have this goddamn kid on my PC. Anyway, hopefully everyone's having a good day, especially those that will be watching this stream afterwards. If you're having a good day, do let me know in the comments down below or in the chat. As it's very difficult for me to say how my day's been. It's been a bit of a miserable day, especially the weather being pretty terrible, which has kind of soured my my mood a little bit. Eating some popcorn right now. W popcorn. Like, if the weather wasn't so like unexpectedly terrible, I would actually have more of a positive output and say how the day's actually gone. But no, absolutely zilch. I need to make this thing. So I need to do 30 of that. 8, 15. Which I have up. Not that one. Plenty of this. Give me 30 of this. Actually, I don't think it even matters if you have like 31. Change my avatar to a bacon hair in Roblox. I was bored. I don't know what to do. Fair enough. Yeah, I'll just do that. 15 and then 8 of this. does that. Doesn't really matter if you do too many, and I've got triple potion on. So that means I can do, I think like 10 trillion when I go to the mansion. I mean it basically fits your display name and everything. So at least you're basically cosplaying as your YouTube name. Not in real life though. You can't exactly cosplay your name in real life without smelling bad. Obviously I can't do it either, because it comes at a bit of a cost. Especially having to do a lot of custom stuff. I don't know. I don't know what I'm even supposed to say, apart from, I am looking great. And very close to actually getting into the master tier, so then I'm basically be finished with grip. And then I can basically be finished with this goddamn area. Because I'm still waiting to get the Mega Molten Dragon, even though it's like a 375% pet. I don't feel like getting this, because, like, I think this is like a 365? And I don't think many people are wanting to hatch the Hell Beast anyway. And would rather to prioritize the Molten Dragon because of the Molten Red Panda, which is like a common. It's a literal common. I have to wait 4 hours. The class shop to be restocked. I hope it's there. Or if it's not, I'm going to crash out. I mean, if you're able to like browse over servers and look at the stock whilst you're in that particular server, then you could pretty much see if there's like one specific server with the thing. Otherwise, waiting for all servers to stock the same thing is gonna blow. Yeah, 99 nights. Pretty rough. Yeah, it doesn't literally anything I've done in between anything in terms of Arm Wrestle Simulator, which I don't think anyone really cares. But anyway, hoping if the Cyborg becomes in stock, I mean if it does, appear in the stock, that'll be very, very good. I've also managed to get the Mega Possessed cards, at least my first one, and it's actually pretty goddamn useful. A 2.6k event multiplier, way better than this, even though this takes a whole lot more to become this, but at least the multiplier for the main game is actually pretty good, pretty solid. Now I just need to get a bunch of slime buggers, and the only issue that I have with the new season pass when it comes to buckets, even though I technically have run out of buckets, the purple ones at least, is the fact that all of the buckets themselves are all pay to win only. So you have to actually buy the premium pass. And was it being, I think 300 tokens? That pretty much means I don't have anything. I literally have no Robux, I have no money, I have nothing. Rough. I hope I get 1008 nights with the Cyborg class. Is there like some sort of badge that you're supposed to get with surviving that amount of nights? Or is it just your record of some sort? You have to assume with the specific number of 1,000 Robux. GG. Probably one of those giveaways of sorts from the Kuro server. Then again, it'll probably be waiting a few days until they're actually in your account. If it if you won it via like some person's giveaway. Obviously, it's not going to get in straight away. Mine is 484. Jesus, that's kind of huge. I bought 4,000 Robux and spent 3K. Jeez, bro, actually pay to win, for real, holy. Whereas I have not been buying any Robux for months. Like, if I even bring up my my transactions or anything at all, in the last 30 days, like, chat, prepare to be amazed of how free-to-play I have been on Roblox since the whole Schlepp situation. Yo, what, Bello? Yeah, 2 or 3. Just, just YouTube being a bit slow. But the past 30 days, I have bought 0 Robux. And I also one item that I had of a limited UGC. And then 1,000 Robux that came from Premium, which is automatically in my account every single month. In the... well, this is going to be kind of weird. Past year, I have bought 294,000 Robux, which... oh no! 200... that's 5,000 US dollars? Eh? $5,600? Jeez, that's crazy in the past year. But realistically, I've literally bought 0 Robux for 3 months in a row. Cause yeah, it's the 4th of November now in Australia. So yeah, and the last time I bought Robux, currency purchases. The last time I bought Robux was actually the 12th of September. Which, that's 2 months in about 8 days. Yeah. How? 294k is crazy? I have no idea, honestly. I have no idea how I spent 294,000 Robux in the past year. With, the in-between of spending, 0. Except for this. Let's just ignore that. Ignore July 28th and July 22nd. I don't know why I decided to buy 26,400 Robux. But really, August to September is literally all the Robux that I have realistically bought. And then nothing else. That's it. 1 PM for me? I mean, you're probably in Europe, so makes sense. 5 bands is crazy. But like, I have money that I could spend, but I can't be bothered to spend it on Robux anymore. Because, with everything that's been going on and my dissatisfaction regarding to funding a billion-dollar company that does literally nothing regarding to child safety and user safety, I just cannot be bothered anymore. Literally putting my own money in and seeing nothing be done. I would want to support a company and support a business that actually does something with my money. If they don't do anything with my money, I'm not going to support it. I ain't paying for anything. If it was the donation game from getting 2,000 Robux every month, I mean, if I got 2,000 Robux every month, that would be crazy. I'll be actually really, really happy. A bro calls me pay to win. Nah. There's there's me being, me casually spending some of my excess on Robux or on things for myself, and then there's just, getting money from your parents and spending on Robux. Spending your own parents' money on your own stuff that's another thing. They would want you to spend it on something else that's not Robux, on a video game. They want you to spend it on, you know, yourself, food, clothing, anything in your room, not on a pixel on the screen. That's just me, at least. Yo, what up, Lil, if you're still around. We got 99 Nights Funk in 2025. So it's getting worse. It is getting so much worse when it comes to just popular Roblox games getting funks and music. So we basically went from still a brain rot getting funk music to now 99 Nights having funk music. When are we going to get what's the third most popular game on Roblox right now? Except for Grow a Garden. That's pretty much gone. Oh yeah, Fish It. Where are we going to get Fish It funk? Where it's just fish, but, you know, even lower quality than fish itself. And then, oh yeah, Brookhaven. When are we going to get Brookhaven funk being the fourth most popular? Or Blox Fruit funk or something like that. When are we going to get even more, like, irrelevant brain rot from the most brain rotted individuals on the Roblox platform? When are we going to get the most brain rotted shit ever? Also, someone made a horror game with The Simpsons. Like, bro, what the fuck? How is this shit even allowed on Roblox? How is this allowed? Bro, why is this even allowed? It's got to get taken down in, like, I don't know, like a month? Once the copyright holders for The Simpsons, you know, sees this Roblox game, and then, you know, copyright takes it down. Because you're basically using the name of the show, you're using, you know, 99% of the local likeness of the characters, and basically using the house itself with all of its iconicness without, you know, addressing the, apart from fanfiction and no endorsed or affiliated with any specific parties. The title of the game characters are not intended to challenge any copyright. This is going to get copyright taken down in the next month. So I mean, 64 million visitors would be all for nothing. And this group will have to pay the price for the copyright. What up, Cappy? I bought 10,000 Robux this year. I mean, if you're under the age of 18 and you bought 10,000 Robux this year, that is so much Robux. But for over the age of 18, 10k is like nothing. That's like, for someone, if you had, for example, make like $400 every month, that would be like, like nothing. If you know, accumulate it up into a year, like 4.8k every year, as a broad example. Because say for example you want to buy 10,000 Robux minus the game passes that would randomly be popping up here, which I see on my app here and not on the website, is 185 Australian dollars, which is about 100 USD. 10k Robux, 200 USD? No, 200 USD is actually 25k. But 100 USD is 11,000, 50 is usually 5k, 35, this is usually $20, $10, $5. It's just inflated more because of the currency being poop. Search 99 Nights Funk Slow by Riox. See a lot of such videos with Koala Kid. Yeah, some people need to get off the internet, I swear. Just like, what is wrong with you, man? Probably the best event ever because free-to-play pets 2 to 10 billion. I'm assuming you're talking about the 17.5k candy pet here, the Mega Molten Dragon, I think. Unless there is like another one of those pets maybe from the wheel that I won one of the pets from. Or maybe the one from the tower, because I half didn't really look when Jay was showing the update off prior to the update. I think yesterday morning. Yep, dub. That obviously means I'll not be getting this at all, because I can make like $500 million overnight. Maybe even a little more now, because I've got 1.5 QI base with 9.5 QI now and 15 QI by the time I fight the boss. There's another area in the Halloween event. Yeah, haven't you heard? This is the new area that's a lot harder than in the last area. Even when it was nerfed from like 50 QI for the final boss to 50 QA. So it's a whole lot easier to beat. Then this one's obviously it went from 50 QA from the last series final boss to 5 QI. And 5 QI is, well, I can beat it up within my trail and what I've got at the moment. But Mega Hell is good as well. Max will be 190 billion and non-shiny is 150. I mean, that's not too bad. 150 billion, because I'll be better than my best pet. Because my current best pet is only a 130? Yeah, it's 130 billion, which is, yeah, that's like a 20 billion upgrade. I was wondering what changed in the new update. There has been a few changes. Obviously, new eggs, pets, a new event world, 6 new bosses, the infinite boss is 1 QI base, fortune spin wheel, a new tower, clan war battle, which is similar to like before, a new bundle, some more pay to win stuff, and just like more small fandangles. What will I do? Do big buys Arm Wrestle Sim? Leave it. I would literally leave Arm Wrestle Simulator for good and never look back, because once Do Big, you know, in this example, buys Arm Wrestle Simulator, they will completely just like blow the game up, despite this, you know, existence being around for basically 2 years, nearly 3 years now, maybe even more than 3 years, I don't know, and it would just get completely out of hand real quick for a game that is, yeah, that old. But Jay always sell it. Well, just picture this scenario. Jandel offers Jay like I think like $20 million or something like that for Arm Wrestle Simulator to take ownership of it, but he'll still be, yeah, underneath Jandel. I think, I don't know, 20 million is like a good price in this sort of like scenario for Arm Wrestle Simulator. But if they do, you know, do this sort of like scenario where Jay's beneath Jandel, where Jandel would pretty much be the face of Arm Wrestle Simulator, the game would not only blow up in players, temporarily I think, the pets themselves will be probably, I think easier to get, but at the same time be a whole lot shitter. Just so then those people that, you know, follow the whole Do Big thing will have to follow their way up to the very top. But obviously have a whole lot more like pay to win bundles and pay to win bullshit. And then probably jack up the prices of the game passes because these are way too cheap. And would give, you know, Jandel and the whole Do Big team way too little money. Because, like, for example, 5 Robux for Auto Rebirth, that's like nothing. They would literally jack up the price to like, I don't know, 250 Robux for Auto Rebirth. 2,000 Robux for Shiny Hunter, like 500 Robux for VIP Pass, they would jack up the prices of this stuff by easy 10, 20, maybe 30x. And all of these limited pets, these would be, well, there would probably be worse, similar, and way better. But at the same time, doubling the prices of at least these two to 11k and 25k, maybe even more, I don't know. And then just like drop it by like, I don't know, 10%, and then make this like $2.99 or maybe $1.99 Robux. Scrap all of this and just like put a random win pack for like $4.99 Robux, where you can have like a random chance of a tiny pack and then a mega huge pack. Jack up the prices of these, make this like 5 times the price for some random reason, because Gender wants money. Make this twice more expensive, twice as expensive, and then the subscription, they'll probably get rid of it, because it'd be not worth it at all. And basically Gender will be able to generate easy like 100 bands every month for like on top of what RSSM currently makes, and basically be able to make like his whole money back in a matter of about 6 months, when the game just blows up out of nowhere from the current like 2-3k to like 50k, and then have like admin abuse that are even crazier than what we got at the moment, with not just a few eggs but like a bunch of eggs, where we not only just get the developer eggs, we get a bunch of these pumpkin eggs, zombie eggs, which are more rigged to be these things compared to, you know, what they currently are at the moment. And this pack would be a whole lot more expensive and probably wouldn't exist for me to even buy, because it would pretty much have even more gambling in it than what it's got already. Check Kubo General. I asked Jay if he would take the offer. I'll take the deal. I wouldn't be surprised if Jay says no. And why the fuck do you suggest that stupid question? What would you do if Dubig buys a Tycoon game? If they buy a Tycoon game that I previously played and had a lot of fun with, I would question General's decision to buying a Tycoon game, because that's not what he would typically buy, or like, you know, take ownership of and trying to make it big. Because he usually just buys like a bunch of simulator games that are like either just starting up with like a viral potential, or, you know, really old games that could see a revival with his help and developers to make it, you know, big again. Actually, I don't know if any like dead games could be revived again from like a giant development team like Dubig, but I suppose I could be easily proven wrong. Yeah. Honestly, the devs put in so much work in our system just to get 3K base players and to be beaten by every Brainrot game. But the thing is, RSS Simulator basically started off as a trend game, because, you know, if you look back in 2023, there was so many like simulator games that, you know, looked like the exact same game, where they would have a win currency, bicep, grip, knuckles, whatever they wanted to make, and they would have like a similar boss speeding up scenario, like tug of war simulator, I don't know, Ninja Warrior simulator thingy. And obviously a lot of those games end up dying out because of the trend dying pretty quickly. Because basically once a topic is, you know, run with so many games, it typically is very, very difficult to stand out. And before you know it, your game dies, and you spend so much money on it to make no profit back, and then you just have to abandon the game. I mean, Armor System has been out for 2 years. Yeah, even if it's been out for 2 years, I realistically can't see Jandel being interested in buying Armor Simulator to revive it again, to, you know, bring the player base back up similar to what they had back in the day. Like in this scenario that I could see it. You know, trust me, I trust the process when I say this, but I realistically cannot see Jandel being able to revive a simulator game like Arm Wrestle Simulator to the similar glory days of September or like this sort of like early phase of 2023 when the game was out and everyone was, you know, really excited to play it. Like, I can't see Jandel being able to get it to this amount of players without facing a massive challenge with trying to add in the things that, you know, are popular in Roblox in just enough to not make the player base leave. Because you can't really add brain rot into Arm Wrestle Simulator because there was no real brain rot in the first place. And even when Arm Wrestle Simulator had the brain rot event, I don't think it really got that many more players. So it's like, you really can't put the brain rot in Arm Wrestle Simulator without, you know, brutally forcing your way in with the brain rot. And, you know, incorporate some sort of, you know, system or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm even talking about because I'm not a developer. I'm just saying a bunch of bullshit that somehow makes little to no sense. But like, if Jay for some reason can revive Arm Wrestle Simulator to, you know, levels of like, I don't know, July, August 2023 to rival games like Plants vs. Brain Rots or any of the Brain Rot games, I would genuinely want to back the game at that point. But I cannot see myself, you know, I can't see myself seeing that happen anytime soon. Anyway, I decided to get rid of the annoying guy because he literally just shows up, spams a bunch of messages until I see him, and then he just deletes his messages. So yeah, just ignore him. Because he's basically like a Cappy Blocks, but not super annoying. To the point where, you know, it's like Friday the 13th. Game won't get popular again, but it'll get players. I mean, yeah, Arm Wrestle Simulator would never be able to get to the levels of regularly hitting 180,000 players ever. You'll never see Arm Wrestle Simulator having 180,000 players on average. You never see that. You would probably be able to see maybe the last 30 days current players, maybe times by 2. Maybe by 2. But definitely nowhere near the all-time high. Unless Arm Wrestle Simulator, for some reason, goes viral once more. But the chance of, you know, Arm Wrestle Simulator going viral to getting this number again is slim to none. Just because the game is indeed 2 years old, and a little bit less than 2 years old. And with it already having 1.25 billion visits to its name, and it being around for that long, you really cannot get this number again unless you, for some reason, have a viral clip that, sets your game on fire again. So, yeah, the only way you can do that is if you, for some reason, go viral on TikTok, and then virtue signal for people to play this game for, like, some delusional prize. Like, imagine saying, like, for every like on this post, and every like you put on Russell Simulator, I don't know, like, just imagine this. For every like on this video, I will give away one Olympic, whatever, one of the 550% pets. The Olympic plush Axel. Imagine that. That would literally make the game go completely viral again. But the thing is that basically be like some degree of misinformation. But we have a problem. If the game gets popular again, OG players will have a hard time if they quit. Yeah, that's pretty much like the hard thing when it comes to, buying an old game, expecting there to be more players again. Unless it was popular to begin with, and, some people wanting hope to drag this number back up into the present day. Even when the absolute lowest it's been recently, it's been like 1,500. Yeah, of all time low, it's 1,515 players. Literally, I have never seen RSS Simulator at this low of players in my, like, 2 years of speculating and playing. Like, that's insane. Even in the last 3 days, 2,500, except for Alvin Abuse, 8,000 players. That's, like, crazy. Actually, it got even lower than 1,500. It got 1,300. Jeez. Because of Roblox outage? Oh, true. Halloween got good players again? I mean, yeah, true, that there is, well, a decent amount of players playing it now compared to before, where, you have like a weekly Alvin Abuse hits 13,000 players last week, or even like 2 days ago, 9,500 players, and then the week before 8,000 players, 4,000 players. Crazy. I forgot the Roblox outage pretty much made the numbers really, really low. Silly me. Did our system have Alvin Abuse? Yeah, they did have Alvin Abuse on the 2nd of November. It was kind of the same as the week before, where you would just get a bunch of developer eggs, and then try to have the chance of packing a 425% pet and a 550% pet. Obviously, the 550% was the Olympic Axel plush that I sort of said, and then the 425%'s been one of the three, actually one of the four big developers of then and now of Unreal Simulator, with Mixed, Tens, Zake, and Jay. Obviously, if you get any of these, I think it's mainly if you get Jay or Mix, they'll get your pet signed, which is kind of a W if you actually manage to get that. I'm not really too sure about the Tens plush or the Zake plush if you get those signed by the devs. Because obviously, if you manage to get 550%, there's no way you're going to get it signed, because it will instantly try to be pinched off of you by some random 10-year-old. I missed it. I mean, for me, it was like 4 a.m. in the morning, so I was like barely awake to watch it, or like to have any general reaction to it. It's kind of half-assed anyway. was a popular game, not only 300 active. Wait, it's only 300 active players now? Bro, whenever I like don't check on like one, if I don't check on one game, I don't realize that it just absolutely cuts itself into 3 goddamn pieces. Like, I remember Card Training for some reason having like 900 to 1,000 active players. Now only 380. I mean, to be honest, I did leave their Discord server after, well, 6+ months of being there. And again, not being updated as of the 21st of October, which does make sense on why they have a lot lower of a player count. And I'm pretty sure, according to, yeah, they're currently more developing on Fly a Jetpack, which is their new game, and it was updated on the 20th of October. So it's like they're like developing 2 games, but they are doing pretty okay. What do you want? I was on Rollymons, because like, yeah, Rollymons.com, you can look at the game catalog, you can type in the game that you want to look at, and say, for example, you know, we've got Card Training, and then you can see, oh dear god, it hits a high of 500 players nearly, and then it hits a low of 300. Jesus. I mean, I was pretty much half like playing since the release, and then I sort of like half dropped it off when it was at like around like just under the 1,000 sort of average. But like, Jesus. If I look at like here, there's the 14th of September, 1,300 players, and now it's just like it's completely gone. I had to assume that the developers actually stopped developing Card Training after September, and it's pretty much half made the player count go down so low to the point where, yeah, they're only getting like 300 active players now, and it will only drop lower and lower by the day. Fly Jetpack. Even Fly Jetpack being a new game that they have developed has only been seen development since the 3rd of October, which is only like a month. In a month only, started for 314 players, and then nearly down to that number from day 1. Which is ridiculous for a month. Because, like, you think, like, a game that has retro slop in it, and it's trying to play the whole blank a blank, like a Grow Garden trend, you thought, yeah, this would get, like, 10,000 plus players, and they would be getting, like, hundreds of thousands of Robux every, like, day. But then you realize it hit an all-time peak of 1,200 players on the 11 a.m. Midnight time, and it's actually hitting an all-time high of 2,100 players, and now only seeing around max of 700 players every day. And yeah, I don't have any decent pets, unfortunately, yet. I delete all my old pets because I know that's the one thing that would literally drive people to get here, is if there was some sort of like giveaway going on. Literally, the word giveaway sparks my viewer count for some reason to hit like 10-15, and yeah, I don't feel like giving away anything today because I'm so just bored and just want to talk about random shit, like random numbers on a chart. Like, even still, 2,100 players on a new game that they have been developing for the past month, after being developed for 4 months, is kind of rough. It is rough. Hey, Miss Bo. What's up? Actually, do I have anything in my season pass that I can, oh yeah, I don't have anything because I need to actually complete some of my dailies that oh. It's resetting in 11 minutes. Actually, legendary events are actually not too difficult. In the matter of about 11 minutes. I can just go to World 2. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. If I go here, turn up my egg luck, and then go T. I'll still have my event, grip. I just need to get 800 legendaries in a matter of about 10 minutes. That shouldn't be too hard. French. The answer is French. From a scale of 1 to 10, what, how funny do you think it was? Yes or no? Because, that joke was not very funny. Because it's like, I'm pretty sure the whole, thing is like 2 years old. Yippee, I guess. Yippee, I guess. About being called G8Y. We're not in July anymore. Or, actually, no, June. We're not in June anymore. We're in November. Speaking of November, if you're trying to participate in NNN, don't edge. Do not don't look at Kuma art. And you know, stay safe because you need to survive the whole month. Ray. Please clarify on the word Ray. Which Ray am I? Am I a am I a ray gun? But Jesus fucking Christ. I see a cat video with eyes that look like 90s anime. Create a pic of every flag in the world with the corresponding name underneath. Ow. What the fuck happened here? What is this looking fucking do I have the Quack Expert? Yeah, I do. I do have the Quack Expert. Unfortunately, I only have one. I don't think I have the others because I tried gambling, failed. Feels bad, man. There we are. Chat, if you're going to learn from AI, don't learn from AI. Because this shit, like, look, you can barely even understand what the fuck are they trying to do. We're creating an image of every country in the world whilst trying to, like, bro, like, what the hell? Like, they got a couple things right, but then they kind of half just gave up and had a heart attack in the process. Like, bruh. Like, yeah, they got that one right, that one right. Also, I do apologize if this is going to cause me a copyright strike. I just decided to randomly look at my Twitter and decided to share this for a bit of a laugh. And, yeah. Like, they basically just, like, have a heart attack with most of them because they're not very popular with AI. And then some of them are just, like, copied over and over again without even realizing. At least they got Sweden right. At least they got Sweden correctly, and not horribly incorrect like AI can sometimes do. And then what are they called? Germany. My name on Roblox? That's a good question. I have it right here. If you want to find me in a public server, my username is right there. And I'll just hide out before I get people trying to cause me more stress than I already do on the daily. Anyway. Yeah, don't learn your country flags from AI. It will absolutely have a heart attack halfway through. It just won't work. And for that, I give you one of those. I give you a brick. You're welcome. You're welcome for getting a brick to your face. Because I have a brick. Even when my stream for some reason is saying that I got 6-7. 5 more minutes. Did I get all the legendaries? Yes, I did. I cannot get anything else because I don't have an M16. I'm not gonna steal an M16 so I can get all my quests completed. Actually, can I get any of my things here? Actually, I could probably craft a golden arm with a 20% chance. Yeah, actually, I could probably craft a golden arm for a 20% chance. Screw it. What's this guy doing? I have no idea. Chat, I have no idea what I'm doing, but at least I'm trying to sound entertaining. Because I'm, I'm running out of ideas for content without it being the most boring shit on the planet. So I do apologize if I am just doing the most random shit, trying to sound cool. Because I don't know what you kids like apart from AI and brain rot. Like I'm literally out of ideas. It's a lot of the fact that some of these pets aren't even cerealed at all. They just say, "Hey, this is cereal. This is a cereal. This is not a cereal. This is not. This is. This is not. This is, and this is cerealed." Like I'm trying to eat from a cereal bowl. Actually, I can craft up golden arms if I can be quick enough to craft up the other ones for the week. Because I hate this goddamn weekly quest where it's just like, hey, craft up this many arms and see that you have to craft up more arms. And yeah, obviously I'm not going to be in a private server because that would literally be really, really bad. Okay, I've got all that for the week. Oh, I need to craft 10 goals with a 20% chance. And I don't need anything for the week when it comes to golden arms in total. It's just a chance. Okay, I just need to grab a bunch of keys. Chad, this is why you shouldn't play this game for hundreds of hours. I have over 38,000 keys, like 38,000 gold keys, and then the most cursed number of platinum keys. Actually, you know what? Let's just make a funny number. There we are. There's the number, guys. There's your funny number for the stream. You're welcome. You got 2 numbers now in terms of keys. That should definitely, actually, no, we already have a funny number. We have 2 funny numbers now. 1 year since The Thick of It released. Did you like it? No. It's still shit. Chad, you should know that I don't like shit songs. Especially from KSI. It's shit is shit. But yeah, 1 year's ridiculous. Since, that shit's, stunk. Even the attempt of Thick of It Part 2 stunk. Most of his songs as of recently stunk. It literally, it's like he just, put KSI next to a skunk, and that's how he got the thick of it. But in very, 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 very rare scenarios, the song is actually not half bad. Even now. But in general, it just fucking blows. Completely blows. It's like you now try to put the song The Thick of It in a school. Every kid will leave. Because they don't want to hear the shit that comes out of the goddamn guy's mouth. And that's just me. It may not be true, it may be misinformation, it may be a bunch of lies, but that's what I personally would expect if you started to play that in your high school. This generation is cooked. New memes are boring. Yeah, especially all the new garbage memes with numbers. Like, bro, when they started with the whole 6, 7, put hands up and the stupid number, that's boring. That is honestly boring. And then try to make a creepypasta out of it. Bro, you're trying to scare kids more than trying to make them laugh. Or try to make them dazed and confused. You're literally trying to scare them. Like, dude. The goddamn kid that made the number popular, they need help. And most of the corporations that are trying to profit off of the already dead meme, you need help. Honestly. And just find the new joke. I'm looking at you, South Park. You made the goddamn joke even more popular. Especially with the 30-year-olds. I miss the old memes. Same. The old memes were way better. Oh, actually... Oh, there we are. Finally. Finally, I'm out of the goddamn purgatory that's called craft 10 arms with 20% chance just to get 1 egg. And no tokens to get the premium pass, at least. And watch me get absolute butt cheeks. Correct. Do you see these Roblox rant videos? No, I don't. But I did recently see a Quackity video where he was basically revising for, I think, the 3rd time in 7 years on how he got banned off of Roblox and had his name, filtered out for 7 years, and then just magically came back one day. And now he's trying to be a good boy. Without getting himself completely terminated off of Roblox for good, Schlep. Fun fact, Quackity got banned for raiding the forums. 2025, try to laugh. 2018, try not to laugh. True. 2018, try not to laugh was way funnier than 2025, try not to laugh. Because it's now just AI bullshit and AI slop that you mainly see now when it comes to a try not to laugh. Dude, are you trying to become AI generated? Because you're goddamn getting close. Actually, I can probably... Yeah, and those AI music song things that you can see on your YouTube page. Oh, thank you. Collection. Green Bats. Oh, 10 seconds. That is close. Yeah, the AI songs is just like, some are funny, but in the way of how they sound, rather than the lyrics themselves. But like the whole idea of, hey, let's make AI music really funny and really trendy. Seize them up, please. You're not very helpful and not very funny. You're more cringe than funny, in my opinion, at least. Don't know if you guys like AI music, but it completely fucking blows when you hear AI music, because it's just not funny. It just stinks. Actually, if I do this, oh, Y F1. And also I have like discovered for myself, they actually, I think, must have recently made it easier to be able to find like tier 1, 2, 3 pets. So instead of doing like I for 3 or I for 2 or I for 1, you just do 1. Or if you want to get Candy Thief 2, 2. Want to get Candy Thief 3, 3. And then if you want to get Candy Thief 4, 4. If you want Lucky 5, 5. Instead of V, VI, VII, VIII, IX, and X, you just do 1. If you want tier 1. That's what I discovered recently. And I was like, mildly relieved. So I don't have to type in the same number or the same letter like 3 times. Instead, I can just do it once and be done with it. Actually, I need... actually, I need... Okay, I don't have anything. Do I have any Y6? Actually, I can probably improve this penguin with the Lucky 7. Actually, can I? Or am I going crazy? No, I don't think I can, because it's just not working. You're the only person that plays that live streams Other System. That's how I found you, to be honest. I mean, that's kind of sad. Honestly, that's kind of sad if you find someone playing one game that they actually hate, and they just like force themselves to play it because it's well, something that's gonna make it stand out. Oh, there we are. Now I can finally click on you and upgrade you to tier 7. So now no longer tier 6, now you're tier 7. And I'm pretty sure it's not going to be... No, it's literally unequipped itself on accident. God damn it. Oh, I actually had Lucky 7 already. That's kind of neat. I need to unequip one of you. Y7, so I can get you equipped. Oh! Wait, the Mega Persist has Lucky 8. Ooh! Don't mind if I do. Y8, equip. And then equip. And my luck is still 2.9. What the hell? What the hell? It's 2.9 million still? What do I need to get 3 million%? Actually, yeah, I don't know if I need a better manager or better trainer or better aura, because my aura still sucks. Then again, any better aura, it calls going to World 3, going over to the beach, which is the son of a beach, to just look go trainer, go like this, and then somehow get like 1 in 5 million. No, this is the wrong one. I'm an idiot. Going to World 6. Give me some. No. Let's go give it away. Stay broke, brokey. Oh, I could probably get better roller and then just go, ooh, AFK overnight, get a random looking aura, and just keep doing this over and over again, trying to get the 1 in 5 million or better. Back when the old days, that you could just open auras from just auto clicking it, and then it'll just automatically give it to you after a few seconds. Yeah, and also, yeah, I don't really like this aura machine where you have like a chance of rolling 6 different auras, and then I would go like, hey, I want to click on this. Now I have to keep myself stuck here at World 6 until I get a good aura shoring up. A good aura shoring up. And get a 1 in 64, 1 in 250. Never get a 250, get a 64. And then go again, get a 1 in 16 when it has a 1 in 32. Like, bro, if I could just buy my aura from here instead of having to roll infinite auras, even when it says your best aura is no aura. Honestly, that makes no sense. Your best aura, no aura. How the fuck does that make any sense? It says no aura because it doesn't even know what my best aura is, when it should automatically know that my best aura is the Matrix that I had 3 times, which I gave to my old accounts because they needed. This shit stinks, man. Actually, can I get... Okay, now I can get the 1.4. Oh, I was actually... I went up by like 1 trillion with my team. That's kind of neat. That means I'm only halfway to hell being conquered. And also, if you do hear some like random haptic feedback, that's actually from my 2 accounts on FC Mobile. And I'm currently at like 60 stars in FC Champion on a manager mode, which is literally the one mode I can play without having to really try. Because obviously if I was trying really hard, I wouldn't be streaming this. I would literally be playing FC Mobile on head-to-head. Like some sweat. Which obviously, chat, you guys know I'm not a sweat on anything at all. I prefer to just be a complete soggy noob that basically complains about having to press the same button for like for the next like hour and a half. Actually, oh, that's so much easier. Just typing golden and then it just being able to click this and just go that. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm thinking clicking on it the whole time. That's gonna give my goddamn remaining wrists the carpal tunnel. I was assuming clan could be top 50. Yeah, but we're not even close to top 50 because I'm just a one-man clan. Because I'm not going to be sitting around the whole entire time playing, trying to beat 1.6 QI to at least try for the top 50 to get a trainer that is not going to really be that much better if I get 5 of them. But the only problem is that I don't have anything that it comes to being recognized on the leaderboard anymore. I used to be able to be seen on the tokens leaderboard for a while, and you know, very early I was actually on the strength leaderboard. I'm not even anywhere near there anymore because it takes so goddamn long and so pay to win. Because like I don't have any tokens at all, literally nothing, and I can't even be bothered to buy this to get the second one of that because it takes so much money and I got no money. I'm grinding right now. Easy. Yeah, you probably need to. I've already had a head start my go. Cause yeah, 14 billion ain't gonna cut it. We need to see it. At least everyone possible hitting at least the QA mark before the end of the week. Because obviously I'm going to get to QI and then, I don't know, half leave for the rest of the week. I'm on World 2. Yeah, you should have actually been grinding this actively as much as I have. So then you could technically have some hope of, well, competing. Because if I see no competition in my own clan, then it's like, yeah, I'm a one-man clan. And that's kind of disappointing for me to be the one-man clan. Especially the fact that everyone in the clan is, yes, 4.7 QD with my alt account that has been on for like 3 weeks or more. Is still 20 times stronger than this guy. 20 times. Bro, do I have to say this? I'm a one-man clan. And then I have 10 other people that don't even have even near main game strength because nobody plays this game anymore. And that begs the question, why do I play this game when nobody is even competing with me? And then if they do compete with me, they leave to a bigger clan, which makes the competition for me against someone else completely useless. I'm just suffering from success in my own little world, which is, it makes me sad, chat. It actually makes me sad that I'm just versing myself and not just versing someone else for the top strength spot or the top event strength spot. Yeah, I'm literally just in my own world, which is not good. Not good at all. Because I actually want to feel like there's a, you know, like some actual competition and worthwhile to play. Otherwise I might as well just leave this for the next like 3 or 4 months. Just to realize that someone already overtook my strength in a matter of about like a month or 2 of me disappearing. Okay, what the hell's going on here in my own Twitter feed? This just makes no sense, man. The fuck is a Chansey horse? That makes absolutely no sense on what that's even supposed to mean. Because, like, chat, I'll keep it above 50. I don't know what that guy even said. Because it makes 0 sense. Also, these pets, I'm surprised they are, kind of mid. Like, yeah, Void Chansey horse. You can't even see that at all. It's like a developer pet. Except for the fact that you can't see developer pets anyway. So this bro's actually in his own world. Talking to literally no one because they can't even afford to, like, nobody can afford it. Because, yeah, literally no one knows what it is. And they don't even say what percentage it is or anything. And yeah, they're basically a fucking bacon account because you can't see them. They're trying to be John Cena from Temu, except for the fact that they're not very slick or very cool. No offense. Actually, can I get this again? The one in 2000 with only 9 rolls. No. I literally got the most common, which makes me very upset. Actually, I could probably AFK the boss for a bit if I needed to. But, actually, then again, if I did, then I don't think I would get much XP because I technically have already nearly maxed out everything with all my raspberries and that. Because, like, actually, I came to realize something. When I went to my vampire fruit and spent up a bunch of this, these new pets, these molten camels and that, these do not work with the vampire fruit at all compared to the last world's pets, like the Halloween Yeti. This can take the vampire fruit, this can't take the vampire fruit either because this is from World 4. And I'm pretty sure that's a bit of a bug that the devs hopefully should fix, because it's kind of weird that it just doesn't it doesn't work. Anyway, I'm pretty much done with what I wanted to talk about and everything. Besides, this stream was a bit of a trial stream when it came to the audio and quality, and hopefully it was a bit of a better experience compared to what we had in the past prior to this stream. And if it does end up, looking sounding better, I'll probably keep the settings that I currently got on it. Anyway, I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. Do let me know in the stream comments. I'll be reading the comments, by the way, on what game you want me to play instead of Arm Wrestle Sim with absolutely no gameplay at all. Well, it's just walking around. And yeah, most popular videos are spending lots of Robux on Arm Wrestle Sim. Yeah, but the thing is, you can only spend so much amount of money without going into debt. And I'm pretty much in debt right now by like a ton. Anyway, I'll see you guys either tomorrow or whatever. Check the YouTube community posts or Discord if you wanted to join there down the stream description. And I'll see you guys then. Take care and bye.